Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome to what a £2,000 car could look like for you in 2022. Now I've done two other playlists similar to this. One is a £200 car and one is a £500 car, so go and check them out if you're interested. If not, let's see what 10 times or 4 times the amount of money can get you. Look at that. So this is, oh my god, that wind, a 2012 Vauxhall Astra J 2-litre diesel, and it is not too bad at all. Going around the bodywork, pretty clean, there's no major dents, scuffs or scratches. I've just noticed that's happening, though. Maybe do something about that. Yeah, I think there's a little dent in there, which I've just noticed. Oh, I wish I hadn't started looking around it now. There's a bit of lacquer peel here, which is barely noticeable, and the mirror cap, I think, or something slightly damaged, and the lacquer's peeling off there. Other than that, this is the cleanest car I've bought for some time. Now it was actually £2,075. It was for £2,150, and yeah, I'd go for them too, but yeah, it wouldn't go because I think he'd only bought it 6 months ago for 2,800 quid, and he's emigrating, so he just wanted rid, but he didn't want ripping off. So yeah, I thought that was a good price. So let's step inside and see what we've got. Whoa, hailstone starting. It is in use, as you can see, and I haven't cleaned it since I've owned it. Oh. It's automatic because it's for the missus and she wanted an auto, so I've sold my Beamer for this. As soon as you start it up, you're met with a plethora of warnings. Bulbs out, washer fluid, and there's a service light which the previous owner tells me is because of glow plugs. Now, I haven't scanned it yet. I can't scan it because my scanner's stuck in the £500 car for 2022. Yeah, that'll probably be a video coming soon. But yeah, the worst warning is, it happened a couple of times, oil pressure. Yeah, oil pressure low, stop vehicle. Now I don't know if it was because it was freezing. It was obviously when we had that cold snap, -5, -6. I'm hoping it was related to that. I haven't seen it for a while. Yeah, I probably just need to check the oil pressure, obviously with a gauge, give it an engine flush, new oil and filter, and then see where we're at. If we're still having issues, yeah, don't know, maybe we put an oil pressure switch in it because they're cheap enough, and then we know it's new. And if we still have issues, yeah, I might have to whip the sump off or get in with a boroscope and see if the pickup is blocked. Done. What's it done? 119,515 miles. It's got aircon. I don't know if it works because it's been cold. Stereo and that. Electric front windows, electric mirrors, cruise control, obviously multifunction steering wheel. I mean, it's kind of what you'd expect for a 2002. There's a bit of service history for it. The cam belt and water pump was done, apparently, according to the paperwork. It's got this, which does my head in. I want to just rip it off, but I want... Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Right. Now, it did only come with 3 weeks MOT, so if you've watched my other 2 videos like this, you'll know this is the part where I go through all the things it needed to pass an MOT, to make it roadworthy, etc, etc. I can't do that because the only thing it failed on was a wheel nut, and it was missing, so I don't even have an old part to hold up and say this is all it needed to pass. But it needed a wheel nut on the passenger rear wheel, and that's it. And it advised a tyre, and it advised rack ends or track rod ends, I think. I think the MOT's behind me. I didn't. It advised a tyre, and it advised, the bulb warnings we get on. So, registration plate lamp, one of them is not working. Used to be a fail a few years ago, now it isn't. And then, rear position light, it's the offside rear inner position light, but because 50% of it is working, it's only an advisory. I've done fuck all on this car, nothing. Apart from, one of the cold evenings, I drove from my house to work to pick up the Roomster. Got to work and the passenger rear brake disc was fucking glowing red hot. Literally, I don't think I've ever seen one as hot, as fucking glowing red as that. And I was like, oh, what the fuck, do not need this. So, what did I have? I had a fucking ratchet screwdriver and some penetrating oil. I think I managed to free it off, but I'm not sure if that was because of the cold as well, because the handbrake feels mint now. And we had 2 customers at work. One was an Astra, and one I think was an Antara, I think. Both similar issue, rear handbrakes sticking on, obviously when it got cold, and then now it's warm again. It's mint, nothing wrong with it. Luckily it is an auto. We haven't used the handbrake since that incident. That's about it. I mean, we could go for a drive because it drives. I've bought one that drives. My missus had one request when obviously we were looking at getting a car. She said it didn't want it to break down in the first week, and we're now, I think, in the 4th week, perhaps, maybe even further. But we could go for a drive. Get the heating on. Oh yes, we can go for a blooming drive. Let's put it in D. Nice. Look at that, we're moving. What a car, and it works. Now, one of the first things I did after purchasing it was have a look and see how much they sort of go for an Auto Trader, etc. I don't like to, when I get to the end of owning a car, I like to be able to make a bit of money usually, or at least get back the money we've spent on it. And I think with this one, if we upgrade or get something else after a year, we should make a little bit, because they're going anywhere from £2,500 up to £4,000. So that is a bonus for me. Obviously I'll touch up the little bits of bodywork. It needs a good clean and detail. I need to sort this hands-free bullshit out down here. Just looks fucking a bit early 2000s, that, doesn't it? Do the bulbs, maybe put a tyre or a pair of tyres on it, because no doubt they'll be worn out by the time we come to get rid. Re-MOT it. that's that. Don't know if it wants a gearbox oil change. Sometimes I feel like it's a bit like it's holding in gear a little bit too long. See what the service vehicle soon message is telling us. That'll be another thing to do. Obviously I need my scanner first. Oh. Where are you going? In there. Oh, but it works. You know, if you've ever had a period of time where every car you've owned has been unreliable, yeah, you'll know the relief that I feel now. As I said, when did I say? Was it the last video? Yeah. My Skoda and my Clio both had battery lights on. And I was charging the room's just battery every night, but it's just like having an electric car, isn't it? And it was fucking awful. God, no. No. Petrol or diesel all the way. Yeah, put some screen wash in it. Oh, yes. Anyway, what was the last car that you lot bought for 2,000 quid? Was it reliable? Did you have to spend a shit ton on it, getting it, you know, roadworthy? How do you think I've done? I mean, an Astra doesn't really do much for me, to be honest, but it goes places. So, join me in the next episode where I'm going to be getting the scanner on it, and hopefully we'll get a bit of diagnosticking done on that service now warning light. So, cheers for watching. See you next time. Bye! I think this is the first video I've driven on in a year or two.